All right, what's up, Jasmy family? Welcome back to Crypto Front. This is the front line where we are fighting together for financial freedom. We are definitely going to be talking about the Jasmy price. That's so much to discuss in today's video. What a time to be alive. Great things happening left, right, and center. We are witnessing history here relating to the victory that Donald Trump was achieving yesterday. And of course, we are seeing record highs here for the stock market as well. Ladies and gentlemen, the time that we have been waiting for a very long time is almost here. If this thing holds here, I can promise you greatness is awaiting us. Let's kickstart it with the Jasmy price, and we are seeing that our support level was holding very much strongly here, with even a pump of more than 30% from the moment it was bottoming out here. This was an obvious support, to be honest with you, but unfortunately a lot of people were focusing much more on saying that this is a head and shoulders pattern. So I mean, for me, I've really been acknowledging, saying that, you know what, yeah, there is a head and shoulders pattern there, but the fact of the matter is that it is not broken, right? So why should I be making plans for something that hasn't broken just yet? So I was saying that this is definitely a good opportunity to be buying, and at that time, just 2 days ago, the sentiment was really terrible. Take a look at this tweet right there, right? Andre says that look at my Jasmy portfolio, right? It was just terrible left, right, and center, but of course the message here was, you know what, it's the red candles that you want to be buying, not the green one. So today really, I mean, is a celebratory moment, because also even the trade that we were holding in the Patreon is doing pretty much fantastic. We are not yet where we want, but still I've been, you know, telling people to kind of take profits off of that, because you never really know what happens, right? We can have a pullback of 10% tomorrow. This is crypto. Nothing has changed, even if our guy has finally won. Even in moments like this, when these big events have passed, there happens to be like a void that all the anticipation and the suspense is gone, and we may see the price correcting to the downside. So it's, I mean, just a great idea altogether to be, you know, securing your profits and stuff like that. So yeah, basically support held here for Jasmy, and the question on everybody's mind here is that now can we start doing something like this here, and can we go ahead and reclaim 4.5 cents? I have a structure which I've been talking about for quite some time. Let me see if I can find it. Right, this is the Jasmy price right there, and you can see it on the daily time frame, almost with the same structure that we have been monitoring here on the left side. It has really been slow compared to what the Bitcoin price was doing, but still, I mean, relatively speaking, we have maintained the whole structure. And the next thing that you would be anticipating here for Jasmy is maybe a tiny pullback or something like that. But even in that situation, the trajectory is still towards the upside. So my fingers are crossed that we have something like that happening. This was really a very strong push here from Jasmy. And now moving on to another chart, this is the Jasmy price set against the Velo price set that we have been monitoring for a very long time again. And we are still seeing that, you know, since our support level was holding pretty well there, now we need that a stronger push towards 4.5 cents, and then we can start talking about price targets as high as something like 54 cents. Why? Because this is exactly what the Velo price that was doing with the same structure with Jasmy, as well as our Fibonacci retracement tools, right? So even if you forget the Velo price set for a second and just take a look at, you know, Jasmy's reference right around maybe, let's say, 30 cents here, which is a fair value to refer to as an all-time high, what you will now be anticipating is from the very top of the structure to the very bottom here. If you're to get into a very successful bull cycle, you're looking at the 1.618 Fibonacci extension level. That's the golden ratio, right? That's exactly where 54 cents is coming into play. So I'm very confident with this price target. Honestly, I was making a post the other day and I was saying that, you know what, this could be the moment of truth, because we had been like 1,086 days within the bear market for Jasmy ever since 30 cents or something like that. But we know that we have got the Cardano price that we've been monitoring for a very long time, and that setup was taking right around 1,100 days to complete its bear cycle and start pumping towards the upside. So here for Jasmy, in the coming days, really, this could still be holding very well. I'm not very good at predicting time, to be honest with you, but just taking a look at these structures, let me show you the structures real quick, right? This is Cardano between 2017 and 2021, the bull cycle that it was having, right? And then you see here we've got, you know, Jasmy, and the structures really, they just look like the same thing. If we would erase here the name Jasmy USDT and erase this Cardano price and maybe get rid of this information, you would really be confused, like to say, okay, which chart is which chart? So should we continue following in this fractal? I mean, some people may still be asking, why do you think we'll still continue following? I mean, the truth of the matter is we've been following in for more than 1,000 and, you know, 90 something days. The most likely thing is to still continue in this structure. From a time frame perspective, as I was indicating earlier on, from the very top here to where it started beginning its bull run here, you can see that 1,096 days and something like that. Now for Jasmy, if we come back and again referencing something like 30 cents as the fair previous all-time high, because we know that there was a lot of dilutions and stuff like that for Jasmy, we are looking at right around 1,096 days today as well. So within the next 5 days, next week or something like that, it would really just be ideal for Jasmy to start pumping and really getting to the promised land. I mean, really, we've been waiting here for a very, very long time. So I hope everybody gets to enjoy this bull cycle if it's something that is going to be materializing anyway. Before we go to the next chart, I want to tell you that you can claim up to $5,450, and on top of that, 300 ton tokens and a lot of bonuses and different other things if you register and start trading with BingX, the exchange. I personally love them because they support my favorite team, Chelsea, right? So go ahead and check out our partners. The links will be down there in the description as well. So yesterday I was talking to one of the guys, and I negotiated another one here, which is a deposit to win, and you could actually win up to 7,100 USDT in trial funds and stuff like that. And a fantastic concept with this one is that, I mean, you can get vouchers by depending on how much you are depositing anyway. And if you can get your vouchers as rewards, you can use them to offset your losses. Let's say you've got a loss of something like $200 in a trade, right? But then again, you happen to have a voucher from this deposit to win kind of an event. Then you can just use your voucher to offset your losses. I mean, it's just a fantastic topic altogether, right? So let's get back to the JASMY price chart here, and we're looking at this cup and handle formation. Really, I don't like to use it in terms of determining price targets, but I just want to take a look at it and say that, you know, if this thing pans out and the gain goes back to something like 4.5 cents, you know, this is not something popular to say, by the way, that JASMY can go to 4.5 cents. JASMY would have completed one of the biggest bullish patterns that you can ever come across, and in that situation we'll be looking right around 65 cents or something like that. But again, as I said, I'm just taking a look at this and saying that I can acknowledge that there is bullish momentum here for JASMY. Again, everything still revolves around holding the support level right around 1.4 cents as the last line in the sand. So hopefully we'll be able to do that. And then finally, let me just show you here that we're still looking at that Elliott wave count for JASMY. And what I'm saying here is that this is wave 1, this is wave 2, this is wave 3. We likely completed wave 4 here, which was brutal, as wave 4 normally is. And then you're looking to have a fantastic wave 5 here. So fingers crossed that we still hold the support level. Now, outside of the JASMY price, that you can see a monumental and a seismic change in markets. This is the Russell 2000, and this really has been great. If it pumps, crypto usually just does just fine, right? So we're looking for great things in the next coming months or so. Bitcoin itself cracking a new all-time high. It's just a fantastic, I mean, time to be alive. And the next easy price target that I'm looking here for Bitcoin is right around $85,000. So that's great. We also had a chart which was showing that JASMY will be outperforming Bitcoin in that situation and also outperforming other cryptocurrencies. So I think you're in safe hands, right? So let me kindly ask you to help me spread this video just by delicately tapping the like button. It really helps the YouTube algorithm, and people looking for JASMY content will now be able to find this video much more easily. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe, and then I'll see you on the next one. Take really, really good care of yourselves. Bye-bye.